Okay, so there's one night we were hanging out at Jennerito's house, and Jennerito had the cordless house phone because she was waiting for a phone call. The phone rang at one point, she answered it, and it was not who she was expecting, and her mom had answered the other house phone inside, and so Jennerito just hung up because the call was for her mom. And so we were just hanging out and laughing. I think a couple other people were around, maybe some of her siblings,
Hmm?
and then suddenly, like, there was this really loud, like, crashing, banging noise coming down the road, and these guys that we sometimes hung out with that lived across the street had, like, found a shopping cart or something, and so they were, like, riding the shopping cart down the street and, like, rode it all the way down and, like, crashed into the wall at the end of the street, which happened to be, like, right in front of Generito's house where we were. And so we all started, like, calling, like, "What are you doing?" and blah, 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 right? And everybody's laughing and yelling and, um, anyways, that was when, like, we suddenly realized that the Generito had not, in fact, hung up the phone. And so all of this really super loud noise is getting picked up on the phone call, which we then found out was actually the landlord, who had been calling because of a noise complaint that he had received. And Generito's mom had just, gotten through explaining how it wouldn't have been them, that there wasn't anything particularly loud that went on at her house. And then they came down the street in the shopping cart.